pain, labour,
good girl,
a newborn baby. The biggest day for any new mum. But what about the dads? 1 in 3 men in the UK feel left out of the pregnancy and sidelined at the birth.
Men do tend to take a back seat, but we're just really there to take the abuse.
But all that is about to change.
This whole pregnancy is happening to me as well. I mean, I'm not pregnant, but I'm, in a sense, going through it.
In this brand new series, first-time dads-to-be will get a crash course to hopefully become the perfect birthing partners.
I ain't got a clue at the minute.
I don't think I'm prepared at all.
It's such an unknown to me, and that really scares me.
Taking on this unique challenge are midwives with years of experience.
So you tell me what you can feel.
We've not done anything like this before. Working with the father is going to be really different for us.
And with each other for moral support.
Thank God you're here.
These men will get closer to the delivery action than they could have ever imagined.
You've done brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I've got a tear in my eye now.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
But when push comes to shove...
Come on, push! Keep on going, baby girl. Keep on going, baby girl.
Will these dads deliver?
It's the hardest thing I've ever done, this.
Tonight, 2 clueless, first-time dads-to-be in urgent need of help.
Please welcome back on stage, Mr. Ashley King.
Club singer Ashley and beautician Catherine from Stockton-on-Tees got together 2.5 years ago.
He said I'm in a boy band and I just burst out laughing. I was like, no, you are kidding me.
When we first went on dates and stuff, I was saying, yeah, I'm in a big boy band, pulling champagne out and stuff, and she was buying it at first, yeah.
He was trying to like big up and everything, but no, it didn't work really.
Something of Ashley's must be working. Now there's a baby on the way. But with just 8 weeks till the birth, Catherine's worried.
He makes a joke out pretty much everything. Like, he doesn't actually take life seriously.
Cheers, bud. Cheers, mate. He is a bit of a joker. He's one of the lads. He's not going to be able to cope at all.
He knows absolutely nothing about it. Like, he is clueless about the whole thing.
As far as we know, he's never handled a baby.
And he's not very good with medical or sights of blood or anything.
I'm quite squeamish when it comes to stuff like that, yeah. The blood and stuff. I'm scared, really, but I also want to be there for when the baby opens his eyes.
So a joker who's squeamish and petrified? With just 8 weeks to get from clueless lad to clued up dad, Ashley's going on a crash course in maternity.
The reason I do want to do this is so he does take things a bit more serious and he does grow up a bit, like...
Will this terrified boy band wannabe bottle the biggest performance of his life?
Hopefully they'll teach me how to carry on, because I ain't got a clue at the minute.
There's a bee!
300 miles away in London, another dad-to-be in need. Computer programmer and big kid Don has been looked after by wife Georgia for the last 6 years.
Georgia deals with the money side of things. I get an allowance. It's just better this way, because I would spend the money on absolute rubbish if it was left up to me.
Don is absolutely and undeniably geeky, and he's quite proud of that as well.
He's a very naughty boy, and he loves toys and the cartoon. Sorry, son.
I'm quite a big kid, you know, I still play with toys, I still read a lot of comics, I still watch cartoons, you know, I love all that stuff.
24-year-old Don even has his own man room for his toys.
The man room is where all my gadgets live, so I've got my big TV in there, all my consoles, all my toys, all my guitars, and all my computers. So that's where I can be manly.
Geeky big kid Don is desperate to get more involved at the birth of his baby girl. But with 8 weeks to go, he's a daddy disaster waiting to happen.
He can be quite clumsy, he'll drop things or just be a little bit heavy-handed.
To watch the hole, I don't want to fall over.
No, no. Oh, you okay? You okay?
I'm fine.
Did I hit the baby?
No.
He's not the most safe people to be around with a baby, I guess. He's fairly clumsy and a bit of a weight bumbling around.
I just said you've got to watch the hole.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see it. I'm quite big, I've got really big hands, and because of my eyes, I don't have much depth perception, so it can get quite tricky sometimes.
Clumsy hands, man toys and a head lost in cyberspace? How will Georgia's Game Boy handle the birth?
If it was right now, I think Don definitely would struggle. He wouldn't be able to cope.
It's such an unknown to me, and that really scares me, because I don't want to be the muppet at the top of the bed holding George's hand.
How long are you going to be, Carl?
Not long.
So one clueless and squeamish dad-to-be
Right, I got my DS, a notebook and a pencil.
and one childish and clumsy have both signed up to this unique challenge
See you later.
to transform them from boys
So how are you going to write notes, Don?
Oh yeah.
into super dads in the delivery room in just 8 weeks.
Bye.
Bye.
I've not forgotten anything this time. On my iPad.
Taking on this huge task are midwives with over 30 years of experience between them. Judith Mills has seen it all when men and maternity mix.
Over the years, I've seen some dads who don't want to be part of the pregnancy, let alone the labour. I'm just going to do your blood pressure, is that all right? Brilliant. And then there's some dads who really would like to play an active role.
Now she's got her hands full whipping an anxious Ashley into shape.
Hi, I'm Judith Mills. Hopefully this one-to-one tuition will encourage those dads to know what they can do, how they can do it and what the benefits of that is for this new chapter in their lives.
Hi, it's Don. I'm here to see a midwife. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Liz. Welcome to Queen Elizabeth.
Don and Georgia's team of midwives is led by Liz Ware.
It's a very, very in-depth subject, midwifery. You have to study for 3 years to become a midwife, and it's very, very intense.
She was found to be 2 centimetres dilated, fully phased.
Liz and her team have delivered hundreds of babies, but how will they deal with the biggest kid of all?
We've not done anything like this before. Working with the father is going to be really different for us.
Push, 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 push. Everything you've got.
I think that we have a long road ahead. At first, you won't have any clue about what it feels like.
It's just a big mound to me. How do I know?
It's lesson 1 for the dads. Around a third of men choose not to learn anything about their partner's pregnancy. So first, the midwives have come up with a way for the lads to understand what it's actually like to be pregnant.
This is what you're going to be wearing for the next 24 hours. You're going to wear this so you can experience what it feels like to be pregnant.
Yeah, right.
What Georgia's going through, how heavy it is.
Yeah, it's not light, no.
And how debilitating pregnancy can be. Okay?
Wow.
So let's get you rigged up.
Their partners will gain on average 2 stone over 9 months. This belly will make Don 37 weeks pregnant instantly. The midwives hope it will make him more sympathetic towards Georgia.
Over the next 24 hours, you'll really appreciate pregnancy in a different way.
See you guys later.
Good luck.
Say bye to baby as well.
Bye, baby. Bye, Don.
Bloody hell, it's hard to walk.
I think he's going to be quite surprised of how challenging it's going to be. I think he's quite laid back at the moment. I think he doesn't quite realise the uphill task he has ahead.
The Dan is in session.
Do you want to hear what he actually says?
Yeah.
You've got 2 weeks to lose that weight after you've had that baby.
Yeah, but I'm only messing about when I say that, aren't I?
You've said it like
only
100
joking,
times.
right?
Unsympathetic Ashley also needs to get some empathy for Catherine, so he's getting a belly as well.
I never signed up for this.
I do hope that from wearing the empathy belly, he will be a little bit more thoughtful with Catherine having that extra weight. It'll give him an idea for how women might feel during pregnancy.
Hi, Billy.
Hello.
Hello. Is anything different?
You've put on a bit of weight, haven't you?
I've put a little bit. I can't really hug you.
Now you see how I feel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cheered me up. I like that.
Come on, give me a drink. Where's my...
Oh, shut up.
I think I'm further along than you.
The dads-to-be must wear their bellies for the next 24 hours without a break.
I'm hoping this vest holds my boobs in, but it just looks so stupid, look.
Got a nice pair there, Ash.
This is stupid.
As part of their crash course, the lads have arranged to meet up.
I think it is really important for dads to get together to discuss their experiences and what their perceptions and what their ideas are.
And the only way Ashley and Don will recognise each other
I look an absolute idiot.
is by their bumps.
Oh, I can't walk around like this. Can I? I can't walk around like this. I'm not looking absolute idiot.
Put your hoodie on and see what it's like.
Put me hoodie on. This hoodie's not going to make a change. I'm not putting that on.
Actually, I have to walk around like a fat ugly cow.
Yeah, but you're a woman. I'm a man. I'm not supposed to like this.
We'll take the boobs out then.
Joys of being pregnant, Don.
I need like an extra large shirt. Oh my God. Oh my God. What an idiot I look.
My hump, 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 my lovely little lumps. Check it out. And my love, my love, my love, my love. You love my lady lumps. My hump, my hump, my hump, my humps, they got you. She's got me spinning.
I think this is a place I'm supposed to be meeting the other dad. So I'm looking out for someone that's like got a bit of a waddle, that's going to be waddling down and coming to meet me like. There's someone coming here with quite a big belly like. You're a pair of boobs as well, so this must be the other dad.
Right.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Right.
I'm Ashley.
That's you, Don.
Don?
Yeah, right.
You got your boobs
yeah,
in as well?
You don't have boobs, like. These come with boobs.
Oh, can you not take them ones out?
No, you can't take them.
Yeah, I've got that.
Now with each other for moral support, the midwives have arranged for Ashley and Don to meet some women in the same boat.
Alright. I'm Ashley, nice to meet you.
Hi, Don, nice to meet you.
For a session of pregnancy yoga.
Right, we're going to start off with the usual circle round. And this morning, what you're finding positive about pregnancy.
I'm Zenia. I'm due end of June. The things positive about pregnancy is to feel closeness with the baby straight away.
I'm Ashley. I'm due in about 7 weeks. Best thing about having a bit of a bump like this is I can rest my tea on bump like when I'm having a cup of tea.
Hi, I'm Don. The best part of this pregnancy is I woke up 37 weeks pregnant.
The dads need to pay attention to get an idea of what it's really like to be pregnant.
I'm going to start off with a short breathing exercise.
They might even learn how to help their partners relax during labour.
Being aware of what your own pattern of breathing is like.
If they can take it seriously.
Face relaxed, just let your breathing do that work. So moving your pelvis. You can start it off quite small if you want, or you can do bigger circles. And just see how that feels. And then in your own time, bring your arms up right over your head. Down.
Like Billy Elliot, me, isn't it?
Focus, yes?
This whole wearing the belly thing is, well, pretty intense. I think definitely I'm a bit more aware of how, because if anything, it's like you're bigger, like you're really a lot bigger, and you sort of bump into things. Your centre of gravity has changed, and it's you can definitely feel that. It's sort of like, oh, that's not my balance point anymore.
Don is a nice guy, and it'll be interesting talking about wearing these suits and that, and his feelings about it, and yeah, talking about whether his missus is a bit whingy like mine, so nice having that in common, really.
Yoga over, the boys make a break for a pregnancy-free zone.
So have you met your midwife yet?
Yeah. I've had one session. And what about you?
Yeah, it's just unreal how much there is to learn and that.
It's not an easy job at all.
I'm nervous, me, like.
Really? I'm
a bit scared, yeah.
I want it short and sweet. I've been told some story about some lady who gave birth in her sleep. So
that'd be all this training wasted, though, wouldn't it, if she gives birth in her sleep? Cheers, mate. Best of luck.
Good luck. Good luck. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Sure, we'll need the luck as well.
They're going to need more than just luck. D-Day is fast approaching for the dads.
Oh, Ashley! Oh, the size of
That's a daddy long legs.
Actually, I'll stick my hands in there. Clean up, please. Will you just get it?
Just 6 weeks to the births, and there's another big lesson looming.
I'll see Judy, and we're going to have another session. Learn a bit more stuff, hopefully. I don't know what I'll be doing today, though. I hope it's nothing to do with big bellies or all like that, and big boobs.
After a session each, they're on their way to getting to grips with pregnancy and even childbirth.
It should be quite fun, though. I'll sit there like that, I'll catch the baby.
Or maybe not.
Pop out.
I'm hoping the baby doesn't pop out like that, Don.
Why? Surely that'd be easier than some strainy with a bit of pull.
I don't think they pull the baby. But
I've got a lot to learn.
not like that, anyway.
Midwife lesson 2. The dads must learn how to get more hands-on during pregnancy. Like over half the men in the UK, Ashley and Don worry they won't do a good job at the birth. And so far, Ashley's been too nervous to even touch Catherine's bump.
What I'd really like Ashley to get out of this session is not to be concerned about touching Catherine, to give him that confidence that he can touch and start to visualise where this baby is inside. Or sometimes.
Today, they're learning how to tell the different positions of a baby in the womb through touch alone.
So let's say this baby is in that position. So if you can imagine feeling baby, it's going to be quite firm there, yeah?
Yeah.
Where on this side, it'd be a lot softer. And if I'm very lucky, he might start doing that and I might feel a limb.
Do you know what she's saying?
Yeah, I know what she's saying, yeah.
I'm going to test you in a minute.
I've been feeling where the baby's lying on a dummy, so now I'm going to actually feel where the baby's lying in Catherine's belly, I think. But I'm hoping it's Judith doing all the feeling, because I don't want to feel in the wrong place or hurt the baby. I am really nervous.
I start from the top and work my fingers all the way down.
Feeling the bump is also a huge hurdle for a heavy-handed and clumsy Don.
If it's a bum, you'll sort of feel the whole body moving with the baby. The head is quite manoeuvrable. Okay.
Feeling the baby's position in the womb is a skill that takes midwives years of practice to master.
So, do you want to have a go? Tell us what you think.
Neither dad has done this before and must be under strict supervision.
I'm a bit scared, really. I don't know how... I'm quite heavy-handed. I don't want to poke her in the eye or something like that, you know?
You would If it's not hurting Georgia, then it's fine.
Okay. Is that hurting?
Not at all. I can barely feel what you're touching.
Ooh. I think I feel something there, maybe.
So have you got any idea where you think this baby might be?
I'll have a guess.
Okay. You want to draw it for us?
You're right if I draw on you both.
This is going to be an interesting drawing.
Alright, so... Bum. Bum. I'm going to guess there's some hands here. I draw the head here. I think that's the baby.
Okay, and you're absolutely right. The baby's bum is right up here. Yeah. The back's all the way round here because it's all hard all the way round, and the head is right down here. Well done, Don.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done.
Success for Don.
Have a little feel.
Now it's Ashley's turn. If he's too scared to get hands on here, he's not going to be any use to Catherine at delivery.
You can touch us, you know.
I don't want to press too hard, so I don't press too hard.
Tell you what, you put your hand on, and I'll put my hand over the top. You tell me what you can feel.
Can't feel nothing there.
Is it nice and smooth?
I don't want to touch anymore.
Stop it, I like it.
Listen to Catherine, she'll soon tell you. So,
No, there.
Yeah, so where do you think it's lying, Ashley?
Well, I would say the back is there, because when I felt on this side, it's quite knobbly, so it could be like legs or arms.
So let me have a little feel now. I'll
Yeah,
feel
you have
now,
a
eh?
feel, yeah.
So you thought baby's back was on that side, Ashley?
Yeah.
Yeah? The back's actually on the right.
Is it? So
Yeah.
I got it totally wrong?
Yeah, but that's not a problem, is it? Because the biggest thing is you just touch him and not being frightened to touch.
That's the thing, I didn't
Yeah?
touch hard enough probably, but I didn't dare.
Don't be frightened to touch.
Loads throughout the pregnancy I've been like trying to get him to press on and feel the baby when the baby's kicking and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully, like Judith said, he'll press on gradually more and more each day until he can eventually press on properly.
So the boys have learnt where their babies are. Now they've got under 6 weeks to work out how they come out.
I think there's crap load to do.
Yeah, what do we have to do?
Move these somewhere.
Don's learning that he needs to make some big sacrifices for his baby girl. With only 2 bedrooms, the man room's gotta go.
So today, we are turning the man room into the daddy-daughter room. So it's gonna be half man, half daughter.
But he's not losing all of it. Georgia's letting him keep half.
The reason I'm still allowed half a man room is because Georgia doesn't want my man stuff anywhere else. So at least this way, you won't have to just walk around and there'll be a robot here or, you know, a little toy here or something like that. So I think this way she still contains it.
All right.
No.
It's not that heavy.
It's not holding all the way.
Saying goodbye to half his man room has helped Don focus on fatherhood.
Everything in the bedroom.
It'd be a nice mix, you know. It's the daddy-daughter room now. It's nice to death. So.
Get in for one, man.
Paternity's also getting closer for Ashley. Tonight he's doing some special preparation of his own.
We're just having a big session really on town. It's going to be totally different like when baby's born. I'm not going to be going out as much, so tonight it's going to get wrecked really, have a good time, have a good laugh.
A bit of Dutch courage could be exactly what Ashley needs to help him come to terms with impending fatherhood.
I sort of got scared, like I've been thinking about it loads over like last couple of days, couple of weeks. But tonight I feel a lot better, like I feel ready to be a dad and that. I'm excited about the future. I've got a lot to do, a lot of work to do, but the water shouldn't break tonight, so hopefully plenty of drinks, bit of dancing, palm I won't way home. Night's a good one, have a good time.
I know it seems strange, but things they change.
I'm not a sambuca. 2 jugs of cocktail. I'm an expectant father. I'm going to help deliver my baby with the midwife. And have 2 Jaeger bombs, mate, and 2 apple sour spot. Cheers.
You're not 19 forever. It's not big. You're definitely not clever.
You've ripped me pants. Ah, sorry. Good job it's end at night.
In London, the daddy-daughter room is finished.
You're looking from this way, daddy side. Grey bolt gun metal wall, robots, computer. And then if you look on the other side, pink girly looking wall, cot, and pink bedding. What's the side? Nice compromise. I'll just spend all my time looking this way.
Don may have lost half his man room, but now he's got a whole new set of toys to play with.
Sterilizer, baby monitor, breast pump, a little bin. You put smelly nappies in there, bottle warmer, baby light, baby sling, baby elephant in there. I'm into gadgets at the best of times. Now I've got an excuse to get into a new whole sector of gadgetry.
I suppose he could be looking at this process in the same way as he'd attack a game, in that he knows that he needs to do everything perfectly before he can go on to the next level.
I am damn nervous, really nervous. It can be nerve-wracking, so yeah.
With time getting tight, Judith has called Ashley in for a special lesson.
I'm going to show Ashley the placenta. We don't know how he's going to be on the day, and a lot of dads are maybe a little bit frightened of blood and what it looks like. Hopefully he won't faint on me.
Ashley's fear of blood makes passing out at the birth a real risk.
Before we start, I'll need you to wear a little bit of protective clothing.
Now he must face his biggest fear.
All dressed up.
Okay. So what I have in here is I have the placenta.
What is a placenta like?
This is what helps to feed the baby, okay?
Oh my God.
This is a beautiful, healthy placenta. Are you okay there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
On the day of the birth, is there going to be as much blood as that?
Probably. So this is the bag that the baby's in, the bag of waters.
It's crazy, isn't it, how it all works?
Amazing,
It's
isn't it?
amazing, isn't it?
You can have a touch so you can feel what the texture's like.
That's not very nice, that is it? It's horrible, that.
Oh, I think it's quite silky.
Oh my god.
It's lovely and silky.
Seeing the blood there, it's a lot for me, that, like, it's too much, like, pretty much done now. Are we done now, like? So I'm,
yeah.
Take these gloves off now.
Time's running out for Ashley, and now Judith's anxious.
I think he was a bit surprised about the blood. Might be a little bit more than that at delivery. And I know he was a little bit wary of the amount, and really there wasn't a great deal. I think he may be in for a shock. Ashley may be in for a shock.
I expected placenta to be small, like a ball or something, like just like a meatball, what you have with spaghetti, but it's like massive, and it was just covered in blood. What them midwives do, it's unreal. It's made me realise today, like how much there is to learn. There's just absolutely loads.
I think today was like a shock for him. I think he's thinking now, like, oh God, things are actually going to start getting serious now. Like, it's not just a mess about.
The massive task ahead has finally dawned on Ashley, and the clock's ticking.
And we're looking for a heart rate to be above 100 beats a minute.
The lads have just 4 weeks to knuckle down if they want to step up in the delivery room.
We go work harder for each other, for the future.
Feel a bit like a more mature woman's breasts. If I had to guess what a more mature woman's breasts were like, this is what I'd say.
Don't be so cheeky.
He's been doing his homework and he's been making an effort to learn what he's meant to.
How to detect pregnancies in cows and heifers with rectal palpations.
What do you think we can do to encourage women to use alternate positions for first and second stage of labour? These questions this morning, it's on my own work what I was supposed to have done. What I have tried doing. It's just...
You've just looked at it like a second ago.
Ashley's definitely more understanding about us being pregnant now. Like, I think this whole process has massively helped out.
Fabulous position though, Ashley. So what are you going to do here?
It's a fabulous position. Oh wow, look at that! Oh my god.
Ooh, there's a lot of blood there.
Is that a hand? Well, the last bit comes out really quick. That's alright. Do you reckon you can handle that?
I hope so, yeah.
With the birth looming, Ashley's about to be put to the test with his last and toughest lesson.
Today is going to be the crunch, I think. Going to get down to the nitty-gritty of the delivery, the actual giving birth to the baby. I'd like to see what he feels his role is at that point, because I think that's really key. And then I'll know how ready he is. Have a seat on there, Ashley.
Catherine and Ashley are planning a water birth.
Behind, yeah?
And Judith wants to see if Ashley's confident enough to touch his baby when it's born. But don't forget, he's never even held a baby before.
The baby's head will come down and we'll probably see it. Now what you can do there, Ashley, with being that baby's head.
I don't want to feel his head, because I don't want to hurt him.
You're not going to hurt him, Ashley. It's just really to say, oh.
So I don't know how I'm going to feel. I might look and see a bit of blood in that and I might topple over, I don't know.
You will see a little bit of blood, probably, but it's quite tight at that point, yeah? Then, as he comes out, get your hands in, yeah, and bring him up and out of the water.
Can you bring him up and out of the water? Because I'm scared. I've never held a baby before. I don't know whether he's going to be slimy. I don't know what he's going to be like.
Well, he's in the water. He's not going to be slimy because he's been washed off.
But I would rather him be in your hands
When he's
anyway.
out the water, he can't go back in. Because when he comes out the water, that's when he's going to take his first breath.
That's his first ever breath. And he takes his first breath then.
When it comes out. Is it gonna like scream and cry and look lovely?
I think he's gonna cry.
It might be a little bit shell shocked. Sometimes they don't instantly cry.
I've got a tear in my eye now.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's lovely, isn't it?
Little tear in my eye. Just felt very real, like it was like my real baby who's been born. Mad. It's an happy real though. It's not like I'm crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm happy. I can't imagine what it's going to be like on daylight. If that's how overwhelmed I'm getting now.
Becoming a dad is finally sinking in. But there's still a big question mark over how Ashley will cope when push comes to shove.
You can give all the information, but how much that information he uses and utilises on the day, time will tell.
There's just 3 weeks to get ready for the big day.
A small percentage of women will have an abnormal liver function.
But Catherine and Ashley have had some news that they couldn't prepare for.
It's very likely to happen.
The midwives have discovered a serious problem with Catherine's liver called cholestasis that could harm the baby in the womb.
I wonder why you've got something wrong with your liver. Liver's normally associated with like alcohol abuse, isn't it? I know it's not, but...
Something that I've developed now.
Are you alright? Come on, yeah. You're upsetting baby again, man.
It means Catherine must be induced to get the baby out.
I don't like it when she's upsetting that, so... Upsets me, like, but... Be fine with it as long as baby's alright, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Nobody said it was easy. No one ever said it would be this hard.
But there's another problem. The baby is in a position which will make it difficult for a normal birth. And after his lesson on baby positions, Ashley knows exactly what this means.
The baby's in a breech position, which means his head's up here, his bum's down here, so he's in the wrong position, so it's looking like a caesarean, which is something we both didn't want.
If the baby doesn't turn around, Catherine will have a caesarean section.
You could come back next week, Kai, and he could be turned around.
It's a massive blow to Ashley and Catherine's birth plans.
Can I order the Maharaja special, please, for one person? And can I have a lamb Rogan Josh?
First I've got to be induced, then it's turned into an emergency C-section. Andy's going to be early, so he's probably going to have to stay in hospital. It's just like everything I didn't want seems to be happening.
Ashley won't know until the day what sort of birth it will be and exactly how hands-on he can get. But one job he needs to do right now is try and keep Catherine's spirits up.
Are you not happy in a way that it's going to be here early?
No. What's it be
But it's going to be
about?
safe. If you look at it as an whole, the pluses outweigh the minuses easily.
I'm sorry for you to say that, because you don't have to go through
I know,
any of the pain
I
at
know.
all.
That. I've already said that. I know. It's going to be worth it in the long run, though. It's just like having a tattoo or something, though, isn't it? No pain, no gain. It's like that, really. We're going to have a lovely baby.
Oh, shut up, man. Stop nagging. I've had enough.
We're going to be fine, man. You're strong as home. If anybody can do this, you can do it, and I know you can.
With his baby on the way in the next few days, Ashley needs some urgent help with last-minute preparations. Fellow dad Don is stepping into the breach.
Hey, mate. How you doing?
How are you?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Good to
Right. How's things?
Yeah, it's alright. How are you? How's
Not too good, to be honest. We found out the baby was in the breech position.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And she's got some sort of abnormality affecting her liver. So we need to get the baby out apparently now as soon as we can.
Yeah. So when are they looking to induce?
Well, we can only induce her if we can turn the baby round. But if not, we're going to have a C-section.
It's harsh, man. Oh, are you holding up though?
Yeah, not bad, yeah. It's nice to see her, actually.
No, definitely.
It's nice to hear her coming down to where you can help me out do a bit of shopping, like.
Definitely. What do you need to get?
Kat wrote a list out.
Yeah.
I don't have a clue what some of these things are.
Alright, well, maternity pads. Do you know what maternity pads are? Because after birth, the woman's going to be...
Bleeding?
Yeah, or leaking.
Okay.
And that's just...
We've got some boob pads.
Yeah, that's for leakage. But this is for leakage of down there.
Downstairs.
Downstairs, yeah.
Leakage of the downstairs region.
Bedding, nappy wipes. Muslin squares, alright. It's just a piece of fabric. It literally is a piece of fabric. And you put it here and just, if you burp the baby and say the baby throws up, if they throw up, it's only going to be on... Yeah,
Can't
exactly.
you just use a tea towel? You know your stuff.
I did a lot of research and...
Thank God you're here.
The thing is, if I didn't do my research, George would be unbearably angry with me, so I might as well do it.
That's probably the reason Cat's angry with me.
What's on the list for you?
Electric breast pump.
What kind of breast pump does she want?
I'll go with price, mate. Well, nice to have a cup of tea earlier on and just talk to him about everything and put some of my problems on him.
I can imagine he's going through a pretty hard time at the moment, and I think this will be hopefully one less thing, he has to worry about. What's next on the list?
Nappy wax. It's just picking me up a bit and it's making me a bit happier and that. Cotton wool balls, lots of.
You got everything on your list? Can't go wrong.
Still rocked by the shock of the complications, Ashley's fears about the birth are getting the better of him. Judith makes a home visit to get him back on track.
So if we go down our induction route, you should be able to still do all those things if you want to do them.
Yeah, I do want to do most of them things, yeah, definitely.
Don't be frightened to put into place some of the things that you learn.
It's all down to whether they can turn the baby around, really.
It is, yeah.
On what I do and what I don't do, but either way, if I can't turn the baby around, I'll still have a big part to play, won't I?
Yeah, you've got to, if it's a cesarean section, it's that emotional support, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that support's immediately following delivery. He's obviously anxious and a bit worried, but he goes into this with a little bit less fear, a little bit less apprehension, and a little bit more certainty. Then haven't we achieved something?
Our last day is 2, and tomorrow I'm going to be free.
There are less than 24 hours to go to the birth.
Hope he turns round a bit. Else I'm not bringing him to the beach.
And it looks like Judith's pep talk has paid off.
I'm ready to rock. It's just before I go on stage, I sort of like warm up, ready to perform, and that's how I am now. I'm just relaxed and so chilled out.
From tomorrow, there's always going to be someone like calling you dad. Like for the rest of your life now you're going to be someone's dad.
I know.
How strange is that?
You're not going to be dad though, are you?
Obviously not. It is a big thing for someone to be learning and taking it all in, and like it's quite a big responsibility really. I just hope he's not going to be panicked. He's going to be there more for me to keep me calm and keep me relaxed.
Yeah, I've just got to stay calm tomorrow and be there for her. And I will be. She's relying on me big style tomorrow.
Right, babe. So, I'm going to test you for tomorrow. How many centimetres am I before I actually have the baby?
10.
Yeah. Can you remember how it changed?
You'll be fine, Mum. It's all covered. It's all up here.
As Ashley shows off his new knowledge. In London, Don's in action. Georgia's waters have broken and she's having contractions.
Mild, very mild, medium to very strong.
Wow.
Mild.
Putting everything he's learned into practice, computer geek Don is timing them with a special app.
The average of your last 3 contractions came about every 5 minutes and 31 seconds and lasted for about 39 seconds. I'm looking for a strong contraction every 2 to 3 minutes that lasts about a minute. How are you contracting?
About every 5 to 6 minutes.
Are they good or...?
They're painful enough, so I was thinking that you should probably wake up soon.
Through the night, contractions become stronger and longer.
I think we should call the labour ward, yeah?
No, do you want to sit on the ball? Oh.
No.
Oh. Let's get some rest.
You actually had some sleep. It's not fair if you rub it in by snoring.
Did I start snoring?
Yeah.
By 8 AM, Don decides the time is right to head into hospital.
You alright?
They're lasting like a minute and a bit for about every 4 minutes, maybe. But there was a period when it was like 2.5 minutes, there'd be one for like 40 seconds or so.
So a bit irregular at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a bit, we would call that incoordinate as well.
Yeah.
So but that's the good thing that you're having them. So your body's trying to do it itself anyway.
Yeah. Do you want me to lift you up, Paul?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
It's not working.
Don did very well at home, actually. I'm actually quite impressed. He knew what to do. They've come in at the right time, but there's still a lot of things that he can do. This is where the hard work starts from.
In the last few weeks, big kid Don has had to grow up fast, get to grips with his clumsiness, and man up for fatherhood.
Bring your arms up, right over your head.
The midwives have taught him everything he needs to help Georgia give birth.
How do you feel? You tell me where your fur is.
Really bummed, different here.
Now it's up to Don to put it all into practice.
You're correct.
This one here checks for the heart rate, and this one here is to check for the contractions.
You're quite right.
As soon as I can have any other pain relief Desinare, I'm going to happily take it. So that I know how to use it for when I really need it.
Okay, if that's what you think.
Because there is a technique to it, isn't there, really?
You suck it.
But I've also heard that it makes some people feel sick.
Yeah, exactly. It does make some people...
Is there one for the dad as well?
No.
Don't need the gas.
Tell her she'll be fine, Julia, won't she?
It's going to be absolutely gorgeous.
Today is the final test for Joker Ashley after his crash course in pregnancy, labour and birth.
A magazine, take your mind off things, no?
Can he get over his fears, overcome his squeamishness and take his role as a super dad seriously?
We've got a bit of a tissue.
Yeah, let's get some tissue, honey.
First, the crucial attempt to move the baby.
We're just going to try and move the baby around, and then if he manages to do that, we can induce Catherine. She can have a normal birth. There's a lot riding on this.
With his knowledge of fetal positioning in the womb, Ashley can assist with keeping Catherine calm during the tricky procedure.
Nice big breaths, yeah? This is where you would have helped Catherine to breathe,
Nice
yeah?
big breaths. Big breaths.
It's just not moving.
Not going anywhere.
Not moving. It's there,
Yeah.
so to try and bring it. Because once you try one side, you should try the other side, but it's just too far. I think I'll move it.
His stomach muscles are that tight that he struggled to do it. He actually managed to pop the baby out of the pelvis, so he got that far, but he couldn't really turn him any further. So that's it. We're going to have a C-section now. Cal. Be fine. Cal. Be fine. It's a tiny little operation.
He has a good understanding this morning of what's going on, what's happening. Maybe I don't think he truly understands Catherine's disappointment emotionally. I think I'd have liked to have seen him support her a little bit more. But then that could be his anxiety as well.
You need to be strong from now on, okay? Are you going to make me a promise? Stop crying now, be strong. This is your time to shine.
Okay. I'm not Peter as well.
Sorry?
I love you. I love you, okay? I'm here with you.
Put your chin on your chest and push the back out towards me.
Catherine's liver condition, plus the fact the doctors can't turn the baby, means it will need to be a caesarean section. It's time for anxious Ashley to put all his hard work into action. Over the last 8 weeks, Judith's tried to get him to take pregnancy seriously.
Bigger circles.
Made him confront his fears of blood and birth.
Oh my God.
And take on his terror of dropping the baby. All so that he can be the perfect birthing partner and support Catherine. While Judith comforts Catherine, Ashley must put his own emotions aside and join them in theatre.
It's helping me get through it, all the stuff I've learnt over the last few months, but in a way, sometimes it can be worse because you know what's happening every step of the way. So I know what could go wrong and what could go right, so... trying to keep it together, but it's really hard. It's the hardest thing I've ever done, this. Feeling all these emotions now, but I know when I go into that room I've got to turn it all off and be strong. So, difficult, isn't it?
It's got things, because you know the stuff that's going on down there now as well, don't we?
Ashley's made it to Catherine's side. Can he stick with it for the whole operation and hold the baby when it's born? In London, after 8 hours of labour, Georgia has been given an epidural, a painkiller that's injected directly into the nerves in her back. Don can now help manage the top-ups of pain relief under supervision.
Press every 25 minutes or half an hour.
Cool.
As Georgia needs it in terms of her pain.
Yep.
Make sure you press it when they're in the room.
Cool. So, pressing it right, Rose?
Yeah.
It is, oh, I can feel it cool down my back.
Really? Georgia's now definitely bound to bed. She can't really walk about or move. So I think my role now is literally her arms and legs. So if she wants anything, I'm gonna have to go get it and run for it and stuff like that. But I think there's still a lot of other things now I have to do. You know, sit there and look at the monitor, and if anything changes before the midwives come, maybe I can just grab time while.
Don's weeks of studying are paying off.
Ready? Yep.
Under the watchful eye of the midwives, there's plenty of monitoring to do. Gadget geek Don is in his element.
So this is her temperature, is it? It's 37.3. All right, that's good.
He's making sure the epidural is working well. He's very anal about time, actually. He's making sure he's topping her up on the half an hour, making sure the blood pressure is done exactly 5 minutes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
He has taken everything seriously. He remembered everything that we've taught him so far.
Yeah.
You all right? Blood pressure, my darling?
Oh, yes, sure. No contraction or anything,
So we found a bit of a roll, an extra roll going on.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
He's in charge of the top-ups.
That's brilliant.
He's in charge of the blood pressures.
Is he the water top-up person?
I'm the epidural top-up person.
Don's impressed the midwives, but can he step up to the more practical role he wants during delivery?
I think we'll have to get married soon.
In theatre, Ashley's doing his best to keep Catherine calm.
What are you checking for?
Because I'm nervous.
Don't have to be nervous, it's fine. I'm here and I'll live for the rest of my life.
And once the baby's born, he will need to get over his fear of handling his son.
Well done. Oh, I've seen him. He's gorgeous. Is he a cat?
Here.
Is he here?
We're going to pass him over.
Am I alright passing him over?
Yeah, I've got him with me.
Come on. Oh, you got your mummy here. Oh. Bring him down for him. Gorgeous.
Should we go for a warm towel?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, little lad.
You want to put your arms in?
Little lad.
Keep him nice and warm. Yeah, good enough.
Your little boy. Oh, Daddy's here. I'm here. I'm here for you. Yeah, you look like me, don't you? Where do I call?
Just just hold there.
There. I'm not going to hurt him, am I?
No.
There, yeah. Am I all right?
Fine, yeah. Well done.
Is that all right?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, you're a whinger like your mum.
Gorgeous. Huh? Congratulations, huh?
Come on. Come on. I've got you. I love you. Where's that baby? Oh, oh. Bugger. I grabbed him and brought him to cart the baby. I held him straight away. I cut the cord down there. I did the best I could do. So I'm just grateful to all these people in here for everything they've done, like. Are you going to keep us up all night? Holding him for the first time was just amazing. Just like my own son in my arm, real flesh and blood. I'm never going to stop caring about him now for the rest of his life.
Ashley was a little bit of a joker. I don't think he really took on board the responsibility of his role. Today, I think he's come into his own. He's done really well.
Catherine and her new son are both doing well. Ashley is now a dad.
Okay, brilliant.
Don still has it all to do. George is in the final stages of labour.
I think it's probably time I change out this white t-shirt, maybe into a black t-shirt, just in case there's a bit of fluid about it.
He's mentally prepared. He's been really involved throughout the day. He looks like he's going to be fine. We'll see what happens next. Don, I want you to wash your hands.
Yes. Okay. Wash up to my elbows, or
You can go up, but you're not scrubbing for theatre. We just need to know that you're clean.
There's a lot of reasons I wanted to do this, sort of learning more about the pregnancy thing and everything. One was just, knowledge is a good thing, but I think one of the other things was I wanted to be one of the first people to touch my little baby and, getting some hands-on experience, I guess.
Everything you've got, Georgia. Really hard, really hard.
For Don, the weeks of intensive learning have come down to today.
If you need me up that end, please tell me though.
I will do, but I'm okay at the moment.
You're very good, baby girl. Really good.
Push really hard. Harder. Keep it going. That's brilliant work. Give it everything. That's the one.
That's it. That's really good, Georgia. Keep on going. Nice long one. Go on, Georgia. That's it.
That's the one.
That's it. Keep on going.
Don't be afraid. Go on, push forward.
Keep on going, baby girl. Keep on going, baby girl. There we go. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going, Georgia. Keep on going. Keep on going.
I want to get you round, Don,
okay,
with me. So if you come here, Don.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me your hands, Don.
Yeah, both of them.
Just come down here with me. Yeah. Feel the baby's head here.
Oh, yeah.
A little push, darling. Right, if you look here, that's your baby's head. The baby's head is born, darling. Okay, Don?
Yeah.
Your hands here and here with me. We're going to wait for the baby to rest into.
Okay.
Remember what that was, where the baby's...
Put two hands around so that the shoulders can go through the throat. Yep.
So just put your hands on mine here.
Okay, I'll put it here.
Okay. Are you pushing? Give me another push. There we go, Don. Take your baby. So I just want you to cut up to the blue there.
Yeah.
Really hard. That's it. Well done, Dom. Well done, Dom.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Oh, sao little baby girl. Đừng khóc, con ơi. Đừng khóc. Ê. Ai vậy? Mummy vậy đó.
Done brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'll step back a couple of times and just let him give her instruction about pushing and stuff, and he'd come into his own. I can't say enough. I'm really impressed with him, to be honest. He's been the most hands-on dad we've had in the delivery room, yeah.
I was glad that, he'd learnt so much, because I didn't have to worry about anything, and that kind of continued all the way through. I'm really proud of Don. Really lucky as well.
Both Don and Ashley have overcome huge challenges to become perfect birthing partners and the hands-on dads that they wanted to be.
I definitely didn't feel like I'm off it, Dad. I'll tell you that for a fact. It's been an amazing experience, actually. Oh, Dad should definitely do it. I'll give it a crack. I think it might be a story to tell her friends. My daddy delivered me. No, I'm a big kid with an even little kid. That would do well.
I've always been a joker. I've always been like a bit of a jack the lad. But now I've proven to people that I can be serious when needed. I probably wouldn't have had confidence to do it really if I hadn't done all the training I've done. I think with this process, I think I've changed from a boy to a man. Even though I still look like a boy with my baby face, but I think I've definitely become a man.
4 weeks after the birth of son Bo, Ashley's relishing his new role as a father.
I think you have to sort of like be a dad to like explain what it feels like. It's a great feeling. It's just amazing. It's just like a brand new book, like with pages that haven't been written. It's like, I think there's like a song like "The Best Things in Life Are Free," and it's true. It's just like you can make something so beautiful like that out of nothing. It's unbelievable. It's just great. It's a great feeling.
I think if Ashley hadn't have had the training, I think he would have panicked a lot. I think because he had this, he kind of knew what was going on, which kept him calm, which kept me calm.
And Don and Georgia are both still reaping the benefits of the one-to-one sessions with the midwives.
I never imagined that what he'd learned would actually benefit me as much as it did.
That's not the poo-poo face, is it?
You know, he really came from nothing and not really being able to do anything to being able to do everything for me. So, yeah, it's been fantastic.
It's the whole knowledge thing, you know. The more you know, the more you're more comfortable with, you know. It's like sort of the confidence of knowing that you can do it, you know. Sort of, it's the first step, you know. That's the first step. The baby needs to be born, and if I can handle that bit, I'm pretty sure I can handle the rest of it.
Next time on their quest to become the perfect birthing partners, will stubborn dad Jamie get the drug-free delivery he's demanding?
I passed £7 poo, so, you know, £7 baby can't be that much, can it?
And will squeamish dad-to-be Billy conquer his fear of blood?
If I do see any blood, I might even faint.
Keep your head up, keep your heart strong.
For details of organisations which offer advice and support, go online to bbc.co.uk/actionline or call the BBC Action Line to hear recorded information on 08000 680 133. Lines are open 24 hours and are free from a landline. Mobile operators will charge.